That's the recording, everybody. That's it. Thank you.
That's it.
We did it.
Tell me you watched the movie Heavyweights, Ben Stiller?
No.
Yeah, I can still hear it.
You mean you can hear my heart?
Can you hear them?
I can't hear them.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I thought
reacting to your reaction.
they just asked if they could hear me. It was a Disney movie written by Judd Apatow in the 90s. It's about like a bunch of kids that go to fat camp, and Ben Stiller's in it. And wait. Ben Stiller just goes, "Party's over, everybody go home."
I can't believe you ruined Heavyweights for me. Spoilers!
That's only the middle of the movie.
Watch it tonight.
And recording? And welcome to my show. Is there a title for this show? I have no clue at all, but I mean, we got some very special guests today. We got Moby Dick, we got the Beatles, two other people that I don't even know or have seen in my entire life. We got the Disco Ball from Boogie Nights, some LaCroix, some nice glasses, flowers, stole from a funeral, don't ask whose funeral, and this guy, Eric, everybody. Get up for Eric.
Hi, guys. Thank you. Thank you. No, please, stay where you are. I'm Eric Marino. I'll be your guest for this episode of his show.
Here we go. Eric, how's your day?
It's been good so far. It's been a good day. It's a nice day here in New York City.
Have you lived around here, or?
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen. Oh, I was near there today. I had to drive down through there today, and it was fucking awful.
I'm so sorry.
Did you do a show today as well? Did you do this show?
Nope. No, I just came down. I heard you guys were doing a podcast. They said I could call in. I said, hey, I'm not doing anything tonight. You know what I'll do? I'll show up in person.
Ooh, I'll show up in person too, and here
I
we
did,
are.
and here we are.
Oh God, what do we talk about today? And it's too nice out today. We've had this like super wacky weather over and over and over, but now it's going to be freezing tomorrow.
Is it really?
It's going to be freezing. I don't know. I'm not the weatherman.
It's finally summer.
But
It's
I'll probably be more accurate than most weathermen. I'm like a weather boy.
Oh yeah.
I'm
you're
more
a weatherman?
imaginative about it.
You're a weatherman boy?
I'm a weather boy. I'm more imaginative about it. They're like, oh, there's a cold front coming in. I mean, like, nah, it's going to be cold. It's just going to be cold.
So because it's the cold front's coming in by an ice dragon, I'm more creative about it.
Ice dragon, wow.
And then there's a heat wave because the heat miser is coming up from the south.
I've been hearing about too much of ice. Right, America? Wrong type of show. This is not the Piers Morgan show. And that's also the wrong show. Never had my own show before. I never thought I'd make it this far. My very own disco ball, right?
I know. Mm-hmm. I've been waiting for this for you.
Really, have you?
I've been waiting for this moment, and that's why I'm glad to be your first guest on your first show.
Thunderous applause. There we go.
Unbelievable. Thank you.
I thought they'd have like a little 808 track and just make all the sound effects, but I guess not. I guess not.
Fix it in post.
Fix it in post, will they? Will they? Are they using Adobe Creative Cloud in the back? Probably.
I don't know.
Not.
I signed a waiver. They can do whatever they want with me now.
But Eric, tell us where you're coming from and who brought you here today.
Oh, it's
definitely not me.
I came down via the F train from Midtown. I got on 30 Rock. I got on the train around 30 Rock, and I came all the way down, 13 stops, and then I walked a little bit.
I thought you were on 30 Rock with Alec Baldwin.
No, I was on Saturday Night Live, so I did work in the building.
Really?
Thank you for bringing up the most painful part of my career.
You're welcome. That's what I intend to do.
Yeah.
You worked on...
Yeah, I worked on Saturday Night Live. That's right. I did a season. I used to write for Leslie Jones. And, getting fired from Saturday Night Live is like getting dumped by a girlfriend and you still drive by
Shane
her.
Gillis, everybody.
That's right. I was Shane Gillis before Shane Gillis. That's right.
Ooh.
That's
So
right.
that Leslie Jones era, was it like, 2014, 2015?
That's exactly right. 2014 to 2019. Took 5 years about there, yeah.
Now, I always hear stories about SNL being like super crazy. So like, I don't know, or personally, I've done shows with her at Broadway Comedy Club.
Sure.
But I've heard Vanessa Jackson, she's now a new writer on there. She
Sure.
says she'll be there for like 14 or 16 hours just
Absolutely.
writing all day long. So what was your grind like?
Oh, that's absolutely true. Tuesday night, you just there all night. And you'll leave at like 8 in the morning and walk home, and you think you have written comedy, you've written the next Coneheads, you've written the next Wayne's World, you've written comedy gold. And then on Wednesday, they call it Ash Wednesday at the show because all your dreams go up in smoke.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? So what happens is every Tuesday night on Saturday Night Live, like 60 sketches, 60 pieces of material get written, 60 sketches. And then the next day on Wednesday around 5 o'clock, everyone, all the writers, all the cast, everybody sits around this, we fill in this table, and everybody reads 35 to 40 sketches out of that packet. Okay? So, I mean, so that means right there, a third, 20 sketches, they're dead on arrival. They're not even going to get read this week. So there's a first thing, when you first get in the show, you're like, hey man, did I get in the packet? Am I even getting read? Because then once 35, 40 sketches, of that 9 live sketches and 3 tape sketches are going to go into production. So that's 12 out of 60. That's 1/5, everybody. That's 1 out of 5.
Wow. And with, like, say, the other sketches that they aren't using, do they just, like, no pun intended with Ash, do they just burn them, throw them in the trash? Or are some people kind of just like, hey, maybe I could use this
One of
for
the craziest
myself?
things, and I think I still have a picture of it, is it's like, so this was before COVID, but literally you had a seat, you had an assigned seat, there would be 20 sketches for the first half of the read sat on your chair. You would come, you'd sit down, Lauren would start talking, you'd turn page 1, and then when you finish it, you would just throw it under your chair.
Shit.
And you would go 1 to 20, and they'd all go under your chair. Then there'd be like a half an hour food break, and then you'd come back and you'd do the last 15 to 20. And then everyone dispersed and meetings happened, and the writers would have a beer or chill out as you waited. You waited like for a High School Musical lineup. Like they'd be like, these 9 live sketches, these 3 tape sketches. And then remember, in an actual show, those 9 live sketches and 3 become like 7 and 2.
It kind of sounds like a slow, dramatic game of poker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just waiting for that one to get shuffled through.
Right.
It sounds like you're just
And
shuffling through all the
it's like a game of
cards.
poker, and you can die. A sketch can die any time. First of all, like you don't make it the packet, then you make the packet. Like, look, I wrote a sketch for Chance the Rapper and Leslie Jones based on my life. My mother was a police officer. She used to actually be the cop at my middle school dances. So I wrote this sketch called Cop Mom, where Chance the Rapper is playing like a 7th grade me, and Leslie Jones is playing a version of my cop mom. And boy, it makes the packet, and I hadn't even considered that it was gonna die at the table. Like just talking about it now, it hurts me now. Like it was so silent, the crickets made no noise. Oof. It was death. And it was like right before Thanksgiving, and these things stick with you. It's like working at SNL is like Thunderdome. There's way too much, there's literally too many writers and too many actors. There's too much talent for just 90 minutes.
So it's just like one big revolving door of talent and just... Would you say like the blue collar people too? They get in and do you think they can like just handle everything, set up lights and just dealing with all the talents going around all day long?
I would say that there's an amazing part of the show. Now I had worked on a bunch of TV shows in LA for years. I was a writer's assistant and stuff. Like I worked on Weeds and The Hughleys and Cedric the Entertainer Presents and Ellen when she came out of the closet. So I'd worked on tons of TV shows, and those are like 100, 200 people that you're working with. Saturday Night Live was the only show I ever worked on. It's like 500 people, and you can't meet all the people that work on the show, all the musicians, and all the people who work on like the film sketches that shoot on Friday. They shoot all day Friday into Saturday, and they're turning that around for Saturday night. You know, and then the whole thing happens live. People think it's a sketch comedy show, but really it's a variety show. That's why there's there's an ever-changing guest host. There's a musician. There's the weekend update. It's more like a magazine that keeps changing than it's like, remember, Kids in the Hall, Mad TV, In Living Color. Those are edited sketches that are just about sketches.
I thought they should bring those shows back, like Mad TV.
They'll come back.
Because I would go down like a YouTube rabbit hole of all these things.
Yeah.
Like, why have I never seen these? Why don't I ever...
Just fill it in your Netflix algorithm. It's all going to come back. It's all getting rebooted, man.
You hear that, smartphone?
That's right.
I surely wish I could watch more Mad TV sketches on my Instagram.
Your AI is already making Mad AI TV right now in your algorithm.
Ooh, AI. What do you think of it all?
I'm overwhelmed.
I think AI is going to replace us before this podcast gets edited.
This isn't even real. This is my Marino chatbot hologram.
Hello,
this is just...
I am Tom Cruise. Never thought there would be 3 pairs of glasses in 10 minutes, right?
It's 3D.
Whoa. Eric, is that you?
It is, man. It's still me.
Here we go. Oh, God, man. I feel like I just took an ND filter out of my eye sockets.
I'm on B12. I'm hyped up right now. Plus, this is kombucha. I'm pumped on probiotics right now. Ask me anything.
You got some of that B12?
Yeah. I got some B12 right now, guy.
Well, wait till later. I'm gonna snort that shit. No, speaking of film, I had a project that just came out recently. I'm in film. I am the world's most famous background extra. Not entirely true.
Oh my God, I've seen your work.
Which one?
All of them. I watch specifically for background. In fact, I watched that new Spider Noir with Nick Cage just for background actors. Tell me what you've been in. What have I seen you in the background of?
Well, the most recent thing that I was in, and it's actually on Amazon Prime right now, is Jack Ryan Ghost War. So
Sure it is. I saw your work.
it's a Tom Clancy project, and I used to play like all the Tom Clancy video games.
Sure.
like,
Ghost Protocol.
Ghost Protocol.
Oh, that was Mission Impossible. So I understand.
That was Mission Impossible. So I guess I'm not Tom Cruise as best as I thought I was, but I am a Scientologist. But that's not important.
Totally clear, bro.
So, Going Clear, great documentary.
That's right.
But it just came out. We shot it back in November, like middle of November. So remember, I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, had to be on set or check in at 4 a.m. Went down to, I think it was Pier 45, so by the
Right.
World Trade Center. And this,
That's not there anymore. God, never forget. It's not there anymore. Freedom Tower, bro.
that got me all sad now.
Let's have a moment. Let's like embrace that moment.
Well, I'm gonna wrap this next section up because our next guest is coming up. So
Okay.
we got to film. I was used in 2 scenes, and you want to see?
I do.
You want to see how world famous I am?
Yes, I do.
All right, I'm gonna go to my phone. Ooh, my Robin Hood portfolio is tanking. Is it? How about that? How about them apples, right? How
Rob
about
from the
them
rich, give to the
stocks?
poor. That's the real Robin Hood.
All right, ready? Look at this shit. Ready? Look at that. There's John Krasinski. That Jim Halpert? Absolutely not. And then, ready? Chopping onions. You're gonna fucking cry. John, Jim. He's looking for Dwight. There I am, right there.
Nice
Boom.
job.
Eric, it was a pleasure.
Nick, thank you for having me. Thank you for showing that. Guys, you
talk
can
about
follow him on Amazon Prime in the background right now.
Bezos, I'm watching your ass.
That's right. Thank you for having me. I'm going to be done.